The most common trees in the valley were a type of willow tree that you had never seen before. Its branches were white, and the willow leaves were light pink. Countless branches swayed in the wind, like a young girl's long hair dancing, stirring the budding hearts of countless young men. The girls couldn't help but play in the flowers, chasing the colorful butterflies, and weaving beautiful garlands. The young men, their hearts filled with burgeoning spring, stared with drooling mouths, standing there like a flock of dumb geese. You went up and kicked them in the butt. What are you looking at? Haven't you ever seen women before? Quickly unload the goods. With these good things, you won't have to worry about finding pretty young ladies. The young men scratched the backs of their heads with silly smiles and began to clear the campsite. All the mounts were tied to the willow trees on the side. There was lush grass here, allowing them to happily feast for a few days. A dozen people worked together to move a large stone slab and placed various pottery and white salt on it. The Bian tribe also set up camp next to the Han tribe. They tied nets between two trees to make hammocks, and the other linen shoes and ropes were also laid out, forming a small stall. The Snake tribe also set up camp on the other side of the Han tribe. Their goods were mainly snake skins, as well as some medicinal herbs. It seemed that this Snake tribe was very good at treating diseases. Throughout the afternoon, more tribes arrived one after another. Opening your eyes to this world, the Zong tribe, who were covered in tree leaf suits, had strong limbs and were good at climbing. Especially when roaming on the vines, they could almost go a whole day without touching the ground. The Pig tribe, who brought raisins and brown sugar, had already learned to dry grapes, and used grape juice to fry and refine brown sugar. The Owl tribe, who carried huge turtle shells on their backs, looked just like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and the Cha tribe, who each held a three-pronged wooden stick, were best at spearing fish, as well as the Kun tribe, who were covered in pheasant feathers. Except they weren't good at singing and dancing, but rather at catching pheasants. More tribes were slowly arriving. By the time the sun set in the west, there were nearly 20 tribes in total, and the number of people had reached nearly 1,000. At the moment when the afterglow of the sunset disappeared, all the young people in the valley were stunned, and then let out a chorus of exclamations. At this moment, the entire valley lit up in an instant, making people feel as if they were in a dream. Completely mesmerized, in the lake in the valley, a faint blue light illuminated the entire lake, making it clear and bright. Countless flowers also bloomed with colorful fluorescent light. The tall white weeping willows were even more dazzling than during the day, like LED light strips dancing in the wind. Even the butterflies, which only looked somewhat colorful during the day, now flickered with gorgeous spots of light like fireflies.